What's up, guys? We're back again with some more County Gains News Network reports. Today we have two videos from Gript Media. Much love to Gript Media. I'm extremely loyal to them. So yeah, hopefully they keep putting out more amazing videos. Obviously, guys, about 2 minutes ago, it was just announced that Leo Varadkar had resigned. He had resigned from his post as Taoiseach, and now we can kind of start finally bringing the country back to where it should be, guys. You know, he has been the worst Taoiseach of all time, guys. The worst person ever to run the country of all time. There's no one been worse. You know, the face of homelessness, the face of everything bad in this country, housing crisis. So this one's going to be insane. But before that, we got SOC Democrats. The Social Democrats MEP candidate welcomes hate speech laws, the hate speech laws in Ireland. So we know exactly who not to vote for, guys. We know exactly to not vote for these people because obviously they want hate speech in this country, which we don't want, guys, especially over here in County Gains News Network. We're a free and open democratic society. Liberty and freedom for all over here, guys. So this one should be crazy, insane today, guys. March 20th. It's going to be nuts. Let's start off with this video, see what they have to say. Gript Media just put this up about an hour ago. Let's get it.
When it comes to European politics, there are pieces of legislation at the European-wide level, such as the Digital Services Act, which is already passed, which has implications for things like hate speech and so on. And of course, we have hate speech legislation making its way through the Irish Parliament now. I'm wondering where you would stand on issues like that, were they to come before the European Parliament if you were elected.
And the face of them, I don't know why they look so discerned, guys. They're just so, I don't know, they just look so like, almost like, you know, shocked that Ben Scallon is even asking a question, guys, okay, that there's an opposition to them, okay?
For the European Parliament if you were elected.
Issues like
hate speech legislation, speech legislation in general, you know, if you would have a position.
So I certainly welcome the introduction of hate speech legislation into Ireland. I think we're an outlier in not having hate speech legislation here.
We're actually not an outlier, guys. This is actually a myth purported by some of the people in Social Democrats and other parties. Be under no illusion, guys. Let me tell my beautiful Irish people, we already have major legislation. He already said that we have EU legislation. We already have a massive Comisiún na Maireann, or whatever it's called, Comisiún, this big commission that oversees all of the EU's different laws. People are getting shut down on Twitter. They're getting shut down on these different platforms. Even though Twitter is a major free speech platform, they're still getting shut down over there. So we already have these huge laws. These are lies purported by them, guys. They are complete lies. We already have laws enacting against speech like that. But these are new draconian laws trying to brought in to really limit the freedoms of people, almost like different parts of the world, guys. So be under no illusion, this is a completely new thing, okay? Because the Irish public are like, let's just vote this one through. Let's not get fired up about this one. Absolutely, this is one that we need to absolutely try and work to now push back on. Okay, if there's any sort of hate speech laws, any sort of speech legislation, we absolutely have to push back on this sort of legislation, guys. Okay, absolutely 100%. Be under no illusion. This is 100% outright false information, guys. Okay, we already have that. All right. So what she's saying here is misleading.
Speech legislation into Ireland. I think we're an outlier in not having hate speech legislation here. So I think I would absolutely support it. On a European level, I'll be supporting all of those building blocks that we need for social democracy. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. We all know who not to vote for. All right, so we know that. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Gript, go over to the Gript Media, subscribe to their YouTube, donate to their channel, all that beautiful stuff. Now, on to the bread and butter, guys, of the episode of County Gains News Network reporting today. I might turn this channel into a damn news report. So today we have Leo Varadkar steps down as Taoiseach and Fine Gael leader. Thank the Lord. So this this might be the best day in the whole country, guys. You know, everyone's celebrating now. A lot of people know that he is, and my friends are all left-wing guys, hippies. All my friends are left-wing hippies and whatever. From Galway, I'm from the West, guys. I'm not from Dublin like that. We're not from D4 or anything like that. All my friends are like that, and they all hate him as well, guys. Everybody hates him. You know, only some weird people that I used to know actually used to like this guy. Very strange, actually. Very strange people. You know, but this one should be incredible. Drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of my channel, and let's go, bro.
Hello everyone, I'd like to thank you for coming. I'd like to read a brief statement. I've had the privilege to serve for the past 20 years as a public representative, 13 as a member of cabinet,
Too long.
7 as leader of my party, and most of those as Taoiseach of this great country. It has been the
He has been the worst ever in history of all time, guys.
most fulfilling time of my life.
Oh,
Working with colleagues, I've had the honour of helping to lead Ireland from unemployment to full employment, from a budget deficit to budget surplus, from austerity to prosperity, through a pandemic.
austerity to prosperity. Absolutely not. What is he talking about? Bro, we have no houses in this country. We have no tourism anymore. Tourism has been destroyed. We have nothing. This country has gone from one of the best countries in the world, 2015, 16, to now one of the worst countries in the world in the space of about 10 years, guys. Completely opposite. Hopefully now we vote somebody in. I'm going to run for election someday, guys, once I get like millions of subscribers on this channel, or hopefully hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'll run for election someday, guys, and we'll really make change to this great country, guys. This is absolutely insane.
In which we saved lives and livelihoods, through Brexit, when we prevented a hard border between North and South and protected our place in Europe. I'm proud that we've made the country a more...
This guy is like a sheepdog to the EU. I said this before, guys. When you're, asking other men to do stuff for you, like the EU, when you have like a person over you, it's basically like calling somebody daddy. Daddy, can we do this? No man wants to be like that, guys. You want to be independent. Like, come on, bro. This is just this is ridiculousness.
more equal and more modern place when it comes to the rights of children, the LGBT community, equality for women and their bodily autonomy.
What?
More recently, we've read...
So he said that, guys, within the first minute. Now, he's talking about people's rights, which I also agree with, guys. Hopefully people feel like they're, very free in this country, no matter what, LG, whatever. But at the same time, guys, these sort of overreaching hate speech laws, this sort of overreaching, trying to put people in jail for speaking stuff and not allowing people to have their own religious beliefs and things like that. This country is way less free than it was, guys, when I was a kid. Way less free.
led the country through an inflation and cost of living crisis, the worst of which is now thankfully behind us.
What? Is this guy even the leader? Bro, this guy's straight delusional. I actually thought he was like, okay, not low IQ. Now I think just he's low IQ. Guys, we have the most expensive country we've ever had in Ireland ever. What is he talking about, dude? Are you bro? Everything in Dunn's and Tesco is like 10 times the price. What is he talking about? The houses are 20 times the price. Bro, what? Bro, this has got to be like some sort of SNL sketch or something. This is straight ludicrous, guys. What is happening right now?
We've made significant steps towards affordable childcare and universal healthcare, making access to both more affordable for more people. We've made work pay better, with the implementation of a national living wage, statutory sick pay, lower personal taxes, improved family leave, allowing parents to spend more time with their children in those crucial early years.
Wow. This guy's just pontificating. He's basically just saying how great he is, guys. What the hell? This is ridiculousness.
I'm happy that during my time as Taoiseach we were able to honour my commitment to double spending on the arts, culture and sport. This is making a real difference now and will continue to do so into the future, fostering and assisting the artists and the sportsmen and women of the future. We provided leadership by increasing our spending on international development, and we've expanded our diplomatic footprint around the world, building on Ireland's already considerable soft power. The National Broadband Plan is underway, bringing fibre-based internet connections to every home, school, business and farm and community in Ireland, which the critics said shouldn't be done. We've established the technological universities and the Rural Development Fund, and since 2011 we've quadrupled overall annual investment in public infrastructure. That's meant considerably more investment in priorities like housing, healthcare facilities, school buildings and climate action.
Oh, first of all, climate action we don't need. Second of all, there's no housing, guys. What is he talking? Bro, this is straight garbage, guys. This is... Bro, I can't even say on this channel. This is just outrageous. What is going on right now?
And I am deeply proud that we as Irish people welcomed over 100,000 Ukrainian refugees to our shores when they needed our protection, notwithstanding the challenges this brings.
Bro, I hope if we ever get into some sort of crazy war, guys, that people will take us. I'll just say that much. Hopefully. Hopefully, guys.
In my time as Taoiseach, we reduced consistent poverty and income inequality. Housing construction has more than doubled, with 500 people becoming homeowners each week for the first time, the highest number in almost 2 decades.
Bro, I want to see these statistics. This is cap. This is this is made up, bro. What? Bro, nobody has houses. What are they talking about? This is crazy.
Of course, there are areas in which we have been much less successful.
Oh, here we go.
And some in which we have sadly gone backwards. But I hope you'll forgive me if I leave it to others to point them out on a day like this. They will receive plenty of airtime and column space.
So, yeah, the worst homeless crisis has ever been in this country. The worst crime we've ever had in this country ever of all time. The worst tourism we've ever had in this country of all time. I mean, guys, the list is as long as my arm. You know what I mean? I can't say everything here. It's just, the list just goes on for days, man. This guy is straight delusional, bro. Bro, come on. I mean, what else, guys? Leave in the comments down below, what else has he done, Leo Varadkar? I'm sure the comments will have a field day to ruin this country, guys. Let's just keep it real, man. It's just, I mean, everyone hates each other. I mean, the country's just, it's gone down for the dogs, man. Everyone's left. I don't have any friends anymore. Everyone's left. They're in Australia or America or Canada. There's nobody I know here anymore. I don't know anybody anymore. And I live in a small city. Bro, it's this is the worst the country's ever been in the history of ever. Jesus. I think England probably had a better ruling over the country when, you know, back in the flipping, you know, 1800s. Like, so, dude, come on.
When I became party leader and Taoiseach back in June 2017, I knew that one part of leadership is knowing when the time has come to pass on the baton to somebody else.
Oh, God.
And then having the courage to do it.
Oh, my Lord.
That time is now.
Oh,
so I am
that time was about 6 years ago, bro.
resigning as President and Leader of Fine Gael effective today, and will resign as Taoiseach as soon as my successor is able to take up that office.
Oh.
I've asked our Party General Secretary and Executive Council to provide for the new leader to be elected in advance of the Ardèche on Saturday, April 16th, thus allowing a new Taoiseach to be elected when the Dáil resumes after the Easter break. I know this will come as a surprise to many people and a disappointment to some, and I hope at least you will understand my decision.
He didn't say that 99% of the country would be very happy. Guys, let's be real. I haven't talked to one guy yet that is unhappy about this. Like, everybody's happy about this. Like, the country now needs to rebuild. Thank God he's gone. We finally have the dictator out. Now we need to start building, guys, alright? Start building the country properly.
I know that others will, how shall I put it, cope with the news just fine. That is the great thing about living in a democracy. There's never a right time to resign high office. However, this is as good a time as any.
Oh.
Budget 2024 is done. Negotiations have not yet commenced on the next one. The institutions of the Good Friday Agreement are working again, and our trading relationship with the UK in the post-Brexit era is settled and stable.
Yeah, trading with England is terrible, guys. Like, if you try and order anything off Amazon or anything at all, you know, it's triple the price. You have to pay, like, import charges and all this crazy stuff. They're just screwing the people. Like, did this guy, like, actually go on the streets and, like, talk to the average person? Like, I don't get it, guys. Who the hell even elected these people? Do we even get to see how these people are elected? Like, I don't even understand. Like, this is just really crazy.
The new Taoiseach will have a full 2 months to prepare for the local and European elections and up to a year before the next general election.
Oh, my God.
My reasons for stepping down are both personal and political.
Oh.
I believe this government can be re-elected, and I believe my party, Fine Gael, can gain seats in the next Dáil.
Oh, my Lord.
Most of all, I believe the re-election of this three-party government would be the right thing for the future of our country, continuing to take us forward.
This three-party dictatorship.
Protecting all that's been achieved and building on it. But after careful consideration and some soul-searching, I believe that a new Taoiseach and a new leader will be better placed than me to achieve that.
Oh, I think anyone would be better than this guy.
New and strengthen the team, to focus our message and policies, to drive implementation. And after 7 years in office, I don't feel I'm the best person for that job anymore.
Bro, we could have said that about 7 years ago, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
There are loyal colleagues and good friends contesting local European elections, and I want to give them the best chance possible. And I think they've a better chance under a new leader.
Oh my God.
I am standing aside in the absolute confidence that the country and the economy are in a good place, and that
the country and economy are in the worst place ever. We're in such a bad place. It's probably equivalent to the potato famine circa 1847. Like, no kidding.
My colleagues in government from all three parties, Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil and the Greens, and the Oireachtas, will continue to work hard for the nation's best interests.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely not, guys. Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Sinn Féin, every political party should be completely disbanded. We should have statesmen. We should have absolutely none of these people in power, guys. We need to have independents come into power. Hopefully these videos really push that idea. You know, these are gangs in government, guys. You know, Jesse Ventura talks about that. These are gangs in government, guys. They do not have the best interests of the people. They're parties for a reason. We don't want any parties. We want average people, guys. Okay, someone that's not a career politician. A career politician is not good for the country. We need a statesman, someone that will be elected for 4 years and then leave. All right, go back to their original job. Not somebody that makes a career out of living it. You know, they make more money promoting themselves and they spend more on the actual promotion of themselves than it takes to actually work the job for 4 or 5 years. That's not what we need, guys. We need somebody that actually loves Ireland, takes care of the country, right?
On a personal level, I've enjoyed being Taoiseach, leader and a cabinet member since March 2011.
Oh,
I've learned so much about so many things, met so many people who I'd never have got to meet, been to places I would never have seen, both home and abroad. And I am deeply grateful for it. And despite the challenges, would wholeheartedly recommend a career in politics to anyone who's considering it.
bro, listen. Anyone watching this video that's an independent, you have to get elected. If this guy can get elected, I can get elected. I'll just say that much, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, if he can get elected, I can get elected. Anyone can get elected. Alright, God bless Ireland.
However, politicians are human beings and
dude.
have our limitations. We give it everything until we can't anymore.
Oh my God.
And then we have to move on. I will, of course, continue to fulfil my duties as Taoiseach until a new one is elected and will remain as constituency TD for Dublin West. I know inevitably there'll be speculation as to the quote-unquote real reason for my decision. These are the real reasons. That's it. I have nothing else lined up. I have nothing in mind. I have no definite personal or political plans. But I'm really looking forward to having the time to think about them. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my party, my coalition partners, particularly Micheál and Eamon, my constituents, colleagues and staff for their loyalty and their phenomenal work, and I'm going to thank them all in person in the near future. Most of all, I want to finish by thanking the people of Ireland for giving me the opportunity to serve them.
Jeez.
And I promise I'll keep working for Ireland and my community in any way I can in the future. Thank you very much.
That's okay, mate. We'll take it from here. So yeah, absolutely the worst president of all time, the worst Taoiseach of all time, the worst of anything this country has ever had to offer. Unfortunately, you know, now we start to build, guys. Great day late. Now we start to build. Now, the guy said, I'm only human. Now, he's kind of acting like he's some sort of like UFC fighter or some sort of like, you know, military guy, like he served in the military or something. Actually, that would be a good one. You have to serve in the military if you want to become president, or if you want to become... I wouldn't be against that. But guys, a little bit of servitude. The guy drank lattes and sat at a desk for 7 years or longer. So let's not feel sorry for these people. They get a little bit of rhetoric and hate on the internet. Who doesn't? Everybody does. I get that. I get trolled all day long. He would crack under 1% of the stress that I get on a daily basis, guys. And I just laugh, hit a workout, and get through it, guys. I love you all, man. Stay free, Ireland. Hopefully we get to elect somebody now that's amazing and proper for the country. Hopefully me one day. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next one, man. Peace.